What's up? It's your boy Gavin back with another banger. I have nothing else to record, so I guess I'll just put my story time out there, you know? So here is my run-in with the Rake, okay? The Rake, if you guys don't know what that is, I'll explain it real quick. So hold up, I'm gonna pull up a definition. I gotta video the whole thing again because it was on slow motion. Great. So basically, the story of the Rake is a mother or a father, I forget which one, had nightmares of this creature sitting on the end of their bed. The black eyes, the pale skin, the skinny body. It was like freakishly tall and like decrepit, I guess. That's a good word to use. It had black eyes and claws. And then she woke up from her nightmare and heard her children screaming. So they rush into the room. Their children have like giant claw marks. And there's blood everywhere, guts and blood and organs everywhere. And one of the children has enough like power to utter out the words "the Rake," and then they look up to the wall after she dies. So she died right after she said it, and they see the Rake written in blood, right? And I'm trying to steady this. Okay, so that's what they see, and okay, that's what they see. They're actually like super scared of it, and that's the story. The first sighting actually of it was 1691, then it was like 1880, then 1960s, then 2006, now 2021, 15 years later, you know? But yeah, so that's what the story is like. I'm gonna set it up. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna be able to set it up. I'll just have to put it between these. Perfect. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so that's the story of the Rake. But what we saw, okay, so I'll start from the very beginning. We go to the quarry. We were planning it for a while. Then while we're swimming, me and James are swimming, and Porter, we're seeing how fast we can get to the other side. So there's a part right here, and the other part is all the way over here, probably like, I don't know, a good estimate, a long ways away. So you swim, we're swimming to the other side, and we hear something on the other side, like growling. I'm gonna play a sound effect, but that's what we heard. And the growling came from the right side. And we're like, dude, what is that? And I thought it was like a frog, like, you know how they, but it was like, it was not a frog. It was way too big to be a frog. And we heard it from the left side immediately after. So we're like, oh my God. Then we walk up the trail that Porter's on. We talk about how James thinks lightning comes from the ground, which he was wrong, obviously. But so we're walking back up the trail. We see a dude running from something. He's like, it's not like he's on a run. He's running from something. And I don't know what happened to him. Then we go back and we're about to leave. We're jumping in for the last times, you know. I feel something grab my leg. I don't think it had to do with the Rake. I just felt something grab my leg, like a spirit or something, dude. In the water, you can ask them. I was like, dude, James, you touched my leg? And he was like, yeah. Then later he tells me, after we see the Rake, I didn't touch your leg. My heart sunk, dude. But I don't think that has anything to do with it. That was just scary. Like, must have been a warning. So it was pretty late because we wanted to wait for it to get dark to go to the cemetery. There's a cemetery up there. And nothing scary at the cemetery, but there's a trail off the path to the cemetery. And we go on it, and the trail eventually stops, and it's just pure wood. So we're like, let's not, you know? And that actually probably would have led to the field where we saw the Rake. And we turn back, and all this time we're in the sketchy trail by the cemetery. You just hear the most like weird, ominous sounds. Like there's like a like in a movie. I swear to God, it was the most scary thing. And then we're walking down the path. It's super dark. Me and James turn at the same time. We're not even like, we didn't even talk about it. We just look, see a gray like thing, like an arm, like a pale gray, like put something down, and you hear like. And then all around us, behind us, the whole time we were walking on the trail, we heard like twigs snapping. Like, I was like, oh my God, dude, we gotta go. I said, should we run? But we didn't run. Then eventually we're on the path where we can see the road and everything, because my mom told me to get back on the road. So yeah, we're on the road, and I'm talking to Porter about my experience with the Pope Lake monster. If you don't know what that is, it's like Goat Man. When I was a kid, I had a terrifying experience with Goat Man. If you want to hear that, like this video, I guess. But so I'm talking to him, and he's like looking away the whole time. He's like staring off into the distance. I'm like, dude, what are you staring at, bro? And then he's like, he just doesn't say anything. He's like, do you guys see that? We look over, there's a gray creature. Like, you can see the back dipping, and you can see the head. And it's just in the bushes, like, barely moving. And then we start walking further, and he looks back at it, it's closer to us. So if we start, like, jogging off, you know, and we lay down on the road, waiting for my mom to come. There's like a path, not a road, but we lay down on the path, and then my mom pulls up, and she's gonna take me and Porter. So James actually has to wait there. So we're like, I'm not gonna leave him here after seeing all this sketchy stuff. And then so we go to the path. We're like, okay, I need to investigate this. We have time, you know, before she gets here. We're going down the path. I have video footage of this, but the video footage isn't actually very good because the flashlight on my phone didn't reach that far. It only brought like out here, like to where the camera is right now. It was so bad. So if we had an actual flashlight, you'd be able to see what I saw. But I'll put the video in here, so, and I'll explain what I saw.
Getting closer. The lightning. You saw the lightning too, right?
Basically what happened is we saw a Wendigo and like a giant creature in the woods. It was like the rake what me and this guy was looking at for a while. And this guy, well, he saw, me and him saw this weird creature in the woods. It was a giant. Yeah.
It could have been the Wendigo.
The Wendigo. So here we go. It was right over here. So if it's gone, I'm actually terrified.
I'm not seeing you. Do you guys see it?
No. But this is where they are in all the videos and stuff, you know?
Uh-huh.
Let's walk.
Okay, that's fucking scary.
Could have been Slender Man, too. Without the suit, you know?
And the tentacle.
We caught him naked in the woods.
Through the sneaker.
We caught him at the wrong time.
Imagine.
Alright, let's look.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No, it was more that way.
I did not like this downhill advantage.
No, it was like right here.
No, it was by the tower.
Stop.
I see that too.
No.
I see something over there.
Yeah, but I didn't hear it. I heard something. I heard a twig break. I heard a twig break like it was moving.
Alright, come on. We're going. We got more to see.
See, this is how we die.
Yeah, is it? That's a good way to die in my opinion.
Yeah.
Would you rather die of old age or a Wendigo?
Well, I'd rather see the Wendigo and live.
Cool death though, right?
It looks like it's
What is this?
Oh my god, I just saw eyes. Oh fuck no. Okay, so what I saw at that point, I saw a head down and it is hunched back. And it looks up, right? And I see the glowing eyes and they blink and then they go away. And it wasn't like fireflies because they wouldn't be able to light up at the same time and then go away and then light up again. Like I ran after that video. I ran, we were back on the path. James' mom pulls up, so we just go, we're out. And yeah, that's basically my experience with the rake. So we might go back to the quarry, investigate, and it makes sense, right? We're at the National Lab is very close to us, so a breakout could have happened. And the Pope Lake Monster thing, I mean, that was in Kentucky, right above us. So yeah, basically, I'm just gonna tell my story of the Pope Lake Monster. If you want to skip this, you can. I'll put a timestamp to the end of the video. But basically, what happened with the Pope Lake Monster when I was a child, I was taking out the trash. My mom can even recall this story. Everyone in my family can. Taking out the trash when I was a child, I turned to the right because there's a recycling bin and a trash can when you open the side door and then you go to the right. And taking it out, I turned to my right against the wall. There's something pressed up with like its arm like this, looking down at me. It's like 8 feet tall, smiling, cheek to cheek, smiling. It has horns. It was like pale. I had like the goat beard. You could tell it wasn't human, right? It had like goat horns. It wasn't like cosplaying. It wasn't a cosplayer by my house. Cosplayer alert. No, but it was Goat Man. And then I'll show you a picture. I'll put it on the screen. That is what I saw as a child, but it was smiling at me. Had these dirty teeth, these big hands. I remember the hands. And if you look at that picture, you can see the hands on the ground. What the hell? And then, okay, so that's what I saw as a child. And I will never be able to unimagine that. So that's my experience with the rake, the Pope Lake Monster. It could have been a Wendigo. You never know. Could have been a, what's it called? Skinwalker. But that's way too far west. So yeah, if you guys want to hear more story times, I mean, I have some crazy stories. I can tell you about the time we went to a church that was ran apparently by the KKK, which was actually terrifying. I only figured out it was ran by the KKK yesterday, actually, and we saw a ghost in the church. Well, my brother and his friend saw a ghost, and they videoed it. So if you guys want to see that video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and yeah. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.